Modern people are unknowingly exposed to heavy metals in their daily lives. There's a small amount of lead and paint in the soil. Lead, amalgam of dental treatment, mercury in seafood. Not only that, but in the air that we breathe due to fine dust, contain heavy metals. The accumulation of heavy metals in the human body not only breaks the mineral balance that is beneficial to the body, allergies, lung diseases, asthma, skin diseases, and so on, it ultimately leads to death. However, the damage caused by these heavy metals can only cause problems in the body. It doesn't end, and it goes a step further, and it causes great damage to the mental world. Then there are heavy metals such as aluminum, copper, lead, mercury, cadmium, and arsenic. If you look specifically at what kind of mental problems it causes by acting on our brain, aluminum. According to NYU Langone Medical Center, aluminum poisoning symptoms are confusion, stuttering or cluttering, a sudden twitch in the face, neck, shoulders. In addition, aluminum can be seen as a chronic disease, such as dementia and Parkinson's disease. It's also well known that it can trigger University of California, Belgrade, University of India. Functional medicine doctors believe aluminum builds up in the thyroid, liver, lungs, and brain. So the most important treatment is to get rid of the heavy metals that are piled up in these organs. Here, aluminum abstinence therapy, which completely blocks the source of aluminum and removes it from the body. It is often difficult to imagine that using it has a groundbreaking effect. This aluminum abscess therapy is especially have an exceptional effect on dementia patients. Copper, chills, cramps, and lack of energy as symptoms of copper poisoning, according to the U.S. National Institute of Health. And there is a metallic taste in the mouth, according to Dr. Lawrence Wilson, known for his research on copper toxicity. In the United States, copper toxicity syndrome, chronic fatigue, depression, feeling isolated, learning disabilities, dementia, lead. Lead is well known for causing mental illness, such as severe depression and anxiety syndrome. When the level of lead in the body rises, of course, cognitive ability and mood control will be hit hard. The resulting symptoms include learning, memory impairment, IQ deterioration, language impairment, hyperactivity disorder, attention deficit, tiredness, nervousness, lethargy, headache, brain disorders such as mad cow disease. Another major study shows absolute correlation between lead levels and crime rates. The reason is that lead blurs the ability to judge whether it is right or wrong, and leads to a loss of responsibility for the outcome. Mercury. According to the U.S. Department of Health Center for Disease Control, long-term exposure to mercury, nervousness, sleeplessness, surprise, motion, numbness, tremors, memory loss, bipolar disorder, autism, hyperactivity, when such scary mercury enters the bodies of young children through vaccines and builds up, attention deficit, cognitive impairment, loss of appetite, light, sound, sensitivity to smell, repetitive behavior, to be able to cause problems, cadmium. Cadmium poisoning almost overlaps with other heavy metals, but one other characteristic is that it is aggressive, along with memory loss. It's that action comes out. Arsenic. Arsenic poisoning can progress fairly quickly, if not followed by immediate detoxification and eventually lead to death. Perceptual symptoms of brain damage caused by non-small weight dogs are confusion, sleepiness, headache, rash, night vision loss, Heavy metals like this can cause damage to the brain and central nervous system, which is quite significant. It can cause serious mental illness. Therefore, if you have a mental problem and no particular cause is found, it is worth paying attention to the possibility of heavy metal poisoning. It's a pretty serious case, but fortunately, it's a case of heavy metals. The fact is that with basic knowledge, such a case can be prevented. In addition, it is not something to worry about if you find out that heavy metals are a problem, because there is no solution to this as one of the best solutions. You can take the example of clinoptilolites. If you look at clinoptilolites historically, it has been used for detoxification since BC. In addition, in North America, it has been made into detoxification products for many years and commercialized, like clinoptilolites, where modern people suffering from heavy metals are specialized. I hope that the products will be available so that there will be no problems in maintaining a healthy mind.